Goodness gracious, Mookie Betts. What a day.
Doesn't get any better than that. 4 for 4, 3 home runs, 8 RBIs. Every time he touches one off, it's a no-doubter.
25 years from now, you're going to want to say, I was there when Ken Griffey Jr. made his home debut. So don't forget that on Monday night. There's a drive into the gap in left center field and deep left center field, and Henderson's not going to get to it. It's off the base of the wall, and Griffey to second base in his first major league at bat, a ringing double off the 375 marker, and we have seen that all spring. Welcome to the show, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ground ball to short. This should end it. Lindor sets. He throws. And the Cleveland Indians of 2016 have set the franchise record with their 14th consecutive win. And oh, baby, did they earn it. Going 19 innings north of the border.
You're not kidding. They said.
MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Milwaukee Brewers and the New York Mets. Who'll get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he has got an excellent strikeout to walk ratio. He's dominating hitters. He doesn't walk guys. He's around the plate. And that number alone just tells me his stuff is dominating and hitters can't catch up to it. Let's watch him execute in this game.
1-1. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Thoughts, Stan? Who stands out?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Travis Shaw has in store. He hit over 350 last month. Just consistent at bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
Settling in now, Keon Broxton. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Matt, we won't see a whole lot of arguing with Jerry. If Jerry misses a pitch, he'll tell you, I missed it. What? And if you turn around and you ask him, Jerry, how far off the plate was that? He'll say, Hall of Fame pitch, HR, Hall of Fame. So, Jerry, you got my respect, man. I love him. And the players love him, and so do the pitchers.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Braun. As we take a look at the splits between April and May. On the ground to the right side. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Jimmy Nelson is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, if you look at his whip, he's having a pretty effective season. He's keeping runners off the base path. He's not giving up a lot of runs, and he's giving his team a chance to win. If he does that same formula in this game, they may walk out of here with the W.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And he misses 2-1. Harold Reynolds, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team here on a short road trip, and that's easy to have a trap road trip where you think, hey, we'll be home soon. But you got to stay focused and take care of business. These games on the road mean as much as they do at home.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
And he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the shooter out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Hit on the ground out to short. Perez has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. It is Curtis Granderson. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson, 5 for 9. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Granderson waits on the 1-2. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Now another 1-2. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Aguilar will put this one away, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1. Still no score. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit out toward second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Well, let's take a look at the Mets defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
So we got him looking there. Domingo Santana goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Jesus Aguilar.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Pitch is popped up. Right is over, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Neil Walker. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
He'll try again. 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Perez comes up with it. And he's retired 1 away.
All right, here's how the Brewers line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Travis Shaw. They got him playing third, but he can play the outfield as well. But the bat really got him to the big leagues. But I was so impressed when I saw him charge a bunt and make a throw on the run for the defensive side. Offense and defense. Really impressive young man.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
2 strikes.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting 7.
Here's Lucas Duda now. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Here it comes on 1-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson, just a 1 for 9. He's taken him deep once. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
1-1. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now another 2-2. Hit toward the right side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Some fans still trickling into the ballpark as we get you set for the top of inning number 3. So striding in, Jet Bandy, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Cespedes has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. So 1 away in the inning now. And before we get too much further, let's take a look at where the Mets find themselves in the race for the National League East. Now batting, Jimmy Nelson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Hernan Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He will not. This ball gets down to break the string.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Into the box now, Keon Broxton. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And Walker will put this one away, and the inning is over. Brewers strand one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now to the plate, Noah Syndergaard will step in to lead things off here for the Mets with the top of the order, Jose Reyes, to follow. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. There's Jose Reyes. He waits on deck. Hot shot down the line, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Legs churning. He's headed for second, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a two-bagger.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Reyes. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game could make a big difference.
Now a bunt attempt here. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Well, there's a one-out infield single, and you know what? You can start a lot of rallies with one out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and that gives the Mets a 1-0 lead.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Granderson.
In now, Curtis Granderson. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. But he won't have an opportunity to throw either man out. It's ball 4, and the bases are suddenly loaded now with only one away.
Second baseman, Neil.
Digging in to try it again, Neil Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Working for the punch out and the offering. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are loaded here, one man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Santana ranging back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now.
Four runs on one swing. That's why the grand slam is so exciting. Put a good swing on that ball, and it rode right out of here.
Into the box, Jay Bruce. Chopped foul wide of first. Ready on 1 and 2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And there's a swing and a miss by Bruce as he set down on strikes, 2 away.
The first baseman, number 21.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lucas Duda reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. A fastball that just misses inside.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And he'll reach to knock this ball down. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting. Catcher.
Riding in once again, Rene Rivera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. 3 complete from Citi Field. It's the Mets 5 and the Brewers nothing. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Ryan Braun steps in to get things started. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now at the plate, Travis Shaw comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. 3 and 2 now. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Scooter Gennett.
Stepping in now, Scooter Gennett. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Set to deal on 2 and 2. Heading out toward shallow right. Bruce has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Stepping up now, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Tommy Malone answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Stepping in, Noah Syndergaard. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1 and 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. On the ground up the middle. And a rather easy first out.
The shortstop, number 7.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1 out, nobody on. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats. That ball's off the plate. He pulls his hands in and gets the base hit to the outfield. And the only way you hit that inside pitch is if you're looking for it. Look at the screen right here. That ball's not even in the zone. He had to be looking inside to hit that ball.
Into the box now. David Wright. Hit in the air out to left. On the move is Braun. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Reyes rounds third and is digging for the plate. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
In now, Yoenis Cespedes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 3-2 one more time. And another foul ball.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at-bat. He is really making him work.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Perez onto the grass. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High in the air out to center field. Broxton's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets get 1 on the double by David Wright. We're through 4. It's the Mets 6 and the Brewers nothing. So striding forward now, Jesus Aguilar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. Again a 1-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Standing in now, Jet Bandy. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. Bruce has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Eric Sogard will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 18, Eric Sogard.
ground ball right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Carlos Torres gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's Neil Walker. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Digging in once again, Jay Bruce. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A runner at second, nobody out. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hard hit ball to second, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
The first baseman, number 21.
Here's Lucas Duda now.
Lucas Duda.
Here's the 2-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run scores. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll force the second runner to hold on over at third base. Ready once again, Noah Syndergaard. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Michael Conforto will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 30, Michael Conforto.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan. With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Come on, let's keep it going.
Here's another 2-2. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. He'll try it again, 3-2. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. 1 run is scored.
9 pitch at bat, and he gets the RBI hit. fought him off, battled, and got the RBI hit. Impressive.
Into the box, Jose Reyes. And he puts it on the ground to second. To second for one. On to first to complete the double play.
A base is loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. The Mets are out on top, 9-0. Seth Lugo takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
Digging in and looking for more, Hernan Perez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Keon Broxton. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the side slower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there.
Swing and a liner. Now another 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The left fielder, number 8.
Ready for another shot now, Ryan Braun. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hit hard to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 9-0. Ryan Webb gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the 6th. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that one misses. So the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting
In is Curtis Granderson. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Runner goes. Chop foul over towards the dugout. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here's Neil Walker. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Little dribbler back at him. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Jay Bruce. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Bounce to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He is out. Mets leave 1, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. The pitch. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. This is fouled back and out of play into the VIP seats behind home plate. The payoff pitch one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. The 2-1 on its way. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. This one's down to third. Wright's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The right fielder, number 16.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Domingo Santana. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous pitch right there. He got away with
a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Granderson going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run for him on the season, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. He grounds it sharply to third. Gloved by Wright. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Get up and stretch. It's the Mets 9 and the Brewers 1. Digging in once again, Lucas Duda. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another try at 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And this will find its way to the 335 sign. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Standing in now, Rene Rivera. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. One and two. Here it comes. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready with the 2-2. Shoots this one over to first. Aguilar takes it in. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Seth Lugo. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Nope, that's a ball.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Here's a high pop-up. Aguilar is under it. 2 gone.
The shortstop, number 7, Jose Reyes.
Ready once again, Jose Reyes. He was a double play victim last time around. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Hot shot on the ground to short. Perez over to his left, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mets strand 1, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Striding in once again, Jet Bandy. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And this will be fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The pitcher, number 56.
Now that graphic there tells you all you need to know about this particular ball game. 9-1 is our score as we draw ever nearer to the end of this one. Orlando Arcia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Orlando Arcia.
One and 2 now as this catches the outer half. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Hernan Perez. 1-1 pitch is in the air now out to left field. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box now, Keon Broxton. And that misses. 2-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ryan Braun would be next. 3-1. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cespedes going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the run is in to score from second.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. Two well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Into the box, Ryan Braun. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
He's set. Here's the 3-2, and this one misses to Braun. It's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Shaw.
Ready for another chance? Travis Shaw. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to minimize the damage here. Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there. Two men are on with 2 men out. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Now at the plate, Scooter Gennett. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Granderson is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Mets 9 and the Brewers 2. Michael Blazek enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Michael Blazek.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Another full count pitch home. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Digging in now, Yoenis Cespedes. It was a walk in his last trip. A runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt, and now let's see. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Shaw is under this one. And there's the second out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 3, Curtis Granderson.
So coming to the plate, Curtis Granderson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Set to deliver on 2-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He pulls this one into right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Domingo Santana starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Standing in, Jesus Aguilar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And the pitch. That's 2-1. Now the catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. Camping under it is Duda, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Milwaukee, catcher, Jack Bandy.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Noah Syndergaard earns his 8th victory of the season. Jimmy Nelson worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets: 9 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Brewers, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 45,000. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
The pitch. And a high drive. Hit back into deep right field. Junior has just knocked the door down to the 500 club. A high drive into the lower deck and right. Number 30 touches them all. And boy, what a Father's Day gift for Senior. Hitting his 500th home run to right field. What a scene.